Welcome to Dockside Travel. In this video, we give you a full tour of the Celebrity Beyond. This ship is one of the best we've ever sailed on, and it consistently ranks high in guest satisfaction. Join us to see why it ranks so high. If you're planning a trip on the Celebrity Beyond or one of the sister ships, this video's for you.
Welcome to Dockside Travel. We are Melanie and Chris, and our tour of Celebrity Beyond starts on Deck 2, where you will find Destination Gateway. This is the location where guests will disembark and reboard the ship while in port. It's a large area with signs to tell you when you have to be back on board, and even some seating if you have to wait to meet up with your travel party. You can grab up water here before you go ashore, and on the way back you'll go through security again, but the lines move very fast.
This is also the level where you'll find the basement, the onboard teen club, where there's lots of games and activities. Moving on up to Deck 3, we're going to start in the aft of the ship, which is the restaurant area. First up is Normandy. This French-inspired venue is one of 4 main dining rooms that you can choose from on board. Each of the 4 dining rooms has its own unique decor and exclusive menu items that are only available in that location. Yet the menus of all 4 dining rooms will have daily features that are available in any location, and there are classic menu items you can get anywhere on any night.
We have a whole video on all of the food options on the Celebrity Beyond, as well as our full vlog series, so we're only going to show a few of the unique menu items for each of the 4 main dining rooms.
Right across the way from Normandy on Deck 3 is the Tuscan Dining Room, located on the starboard side of the ship. This Italian-inspired venue has a darker decor than the others and features unique menu items from Italy.
Here you can see the Tuscan exclusive menu items. And here you see the nightly features that can be ordered in any of the 4 main dining rooms. And here are some short clips of the unique dishes we ordered at Tuscan.
Moving forward on Deck 3, you'll pass through one of the eye lounge areas on board Celebrity Beyond, as well as the guest services location. As you continue forward, you'll enter the Grand Plaza. Here you will find the Martini Bar as the centerpiece.
If you've ever sailed with Celebrity before, you know that the Martini Bar is one of the true highlights, as not only can you get your favorite drink here, but it also serves as an entertainment hub. Here you can find dance parties, silent discos, and live music throughout the night.
By day, events like trivia will be hosted here. For us, in the evening, this was often our meeting area, where we gathered for a drink before choosing a restaurant for dinner. Moving forward, you will find cabins and the Camp at Sea, the children's venue. At the very front of the ship is the theater.
This multi-level entertainment venue has plenty of seating and features a giant screen that has over 17 million pixels. The entertainment during our cruise was fantastic and included magicians, escape artists, comedians, singers, musicians, educational speakers, and Captain Kate and Bug Naked. Last but certainly not least, there were the production shows. There were singers, dancers, musicians, and aerialists. Let's just say we were spellbound and the entire audience got into the show. The production cast were some of the best we've ever seen at sea, and we couldn't wait to go back night after night.
As you leave the upper level of the theater, you'll enter Deck 4 and come out near one of the retail areas on board. These shops sell alcohol, branded merchandise, clothing, toiletries, and other sundries. On the opposite side of Deck 4 is the meeting place, the onboard conference center. I'd love for my organization to have meetings here. Right next door on Deck 4 is The Club. This nightclub-like venue spans 2 decks and plays host to events throughout the day and the night. It quickly became one of our favorite places on the ship. The staff here were very friendly, and the activities included game shows, a jazz production show, aerialists, musicians, and it was where the senior officers party was held. And we got to meet Captain Kate again. She is very friendly, and we got to meet her many times.
But some of our favorite events were the ABBA party and the 80s dance and trivia contest. We danced, we sang, and we laughed pretty hard. The memories we made with our family in this very location were some of the best. And we even won trivia one day. It was such a fun venue with all the game shows and daytime activities that took place in here. They even had Deal or No Deal. Moving along, next up is Le Voyage, a specialty restaurant by Danielle Baloud. They even have a private dining room for special occasions.
Right next door is Le Bistro. This is a French-themed specialty restaurant that also hosts Le Petit Chef, one of Celebrity's unique dining experiences featuring tabletop animations. Near the middle of the ship on Deck 4 is Craft Social. This bar features beer on tap and is a great place to catch a game on the big screen.
Across the way from Craft Social is Cafe Al Baccio, a specialty coffee shop. There is an additional fee for the drinks at Cafe Al Baccio, but if you have a drink package, you're covered. There is plenty of comfy seating in this area, and it's a great place to grab a cup of your favorite warm beverage and relax with a book, catch up on some news, or perhaps do a little people watching in the Grand Plaza. Fun fact, all the snacks at Cafe Al Baccio are free. Whether you're looking for a morning pastry, afternoon cookie, or evening treat, it's all here.
Next up is the casino. Here you'll find plenty of slot machines, electronic poker games, and all of their traditional table games from blackjack to craps to three-card poker. If you're into gambling, the casino's sure to have a game to interest you. If Lady Luck favors you, here's the cashier's window where you can collect your winnings. Outside the casino are some more shops, but these are a little more upscale. Perhaps somewhere to go if you win at the casino.
At the aft of the ship are the other two main dining rooms, starting with Cyprus. This venue features Mediterranean-inspired foods and has dishes like meze, seafood, and lamb. Again, we have another video on all the food options on Celebrity Beyond, so check out the links below. We also have a whole vlog series on our Celebrity Beyond cruise. Check that out too.
Across the way from Cyprus is the Cosmopolitan Restaurant, perhaps our favorite and certainly the one we visited the most. We ate here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner twice. The dinner menu is laid out like the other three main dining rooms, but there was a separate menu for breakfast and for lunch.
We really enjoyed our meals here. Speaking of enjoyment, if you're finding this video helpful or enjoyable in any way, please hit that like button and leave us a comment below to let us know your favorite part of the Celebrity Beyond. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us out, and we appreciate having you join us each week.
Back to the dining, here are some of the breakfast, lunch, and dinner items we had at Cosmopolitan. But again, check out our other videos for more on the food on Celebrity Beyond.
Moving up to Deck 5 now, at the forward part of the ship. Just outside the theater, you'll find the art gallery. We never realized just how many people take in the art shows and seminars on board. If you're a connoisseur, there are plenty of paintings you can purchase at one of the auctions.
Next up is the World Class Bar. Here you'll find specialty cocktails for the true mixologist. Even with the drink package, many of the drinks offered here will run you an upcharge unless you have the premium drink package. The World Class Bar opens out onto the Grand Plaza and looks down on the Martini Bar and other bars on Deck 4.
Across the way on Deck 5, you'll find Ron 5, another specialty restaurant specializing in sushi and seafood like oysters. This is an a la carte restaurant, so you don't pay one cover charge for the entire meal. You can just order what you like from the menu.
Another specialty restaurant on Deck 5 is the Fine Cut Steakhouse. This is where you can go to get some of the finest cuts of beef in the style of the world's best steakhouses. One of the neat features of this restaurant is that they have great seats with a fantastic sea views, but they also have these wine barrel shaped tables for two that overlook the Grand Plaza, if that's more your thing.
As you continue towards the aft of Deck 5, you'll see more high-end boutique shops. Soon after, you'll come to a strange dark hallway that we finally nicknamed the Twilight Zone. It's supposed to be some kind of art installation, but all I could think about as we walked through it is that someone was gonna smack their head.
Once you make it safely through the Twilight Tunnel, you're gonna see the Blue Restaurant. This is the dedicated restaurant for Aqua Class guests, and it's open for breakfast and dinner. Blue offers a unique menu that features healthy eating options.
Just outside Blue, you'll find some more shops, this time a Chocolatier and Mankind, a boutique shop for travel gear and upscale pins.
But the real highlight of this deck, a true hidden gem on the Celebrity Beyond, is Eden. This multi-level space is located right at the back of the ship, and it serves many purposes. You can come here to get breakfast and lunch throughout the day, and it serves as a tranquil haven for relaxation, reading, or taking in some of the wake views. There are all kinds of comfy seats throughout Eden, including some swings.
At night, Eden comes alive as the bar is open and there are live music performances and even a production show that takes place in the space. On Deck 4, you can find the Eden restaurant, which has perhaps the best views of the entire ship. It's a specialty restaurant, so there is an additional fee to dine here. But if you have a special occasion to celebrate or perhaps just want to treat yourself, we can't imagine any better setting with such spectacular views.
It took us a few days before we even realized that there was an outdoor space at Eden on both sides of the ship. Again, there's some cool seating options, and one of the locations is a designated smoking area if that's your thing.
Decks 6 through 12 are accommodation decks with many types of staterooms. We have a whole video showing the amenities and differences between an inside cabin and the infinite balcony stateroom. So check that out if you're trying to decide what kind of cabin is best for you. In the meantime, here's a quick glimpse of the accommodations and the decor.
On Deck 14 forward, you will find the thermal spa. It's all about relaxation and wellness, and here you'll find benches with great views overlooking the bow of the ship. There's bird nest swings in this area, and the whole series of saunas, steam rooms, crystallariums, aromatherapy rooms, and rainfall showers.
Celebrity Beyond also features a state-of-the-art spa, and it's right next door to the thermal spa. This is where you can go for hair appointments, visit the barber, get your nails done, or a wide variety of massages and other treatments. There's an extra fee for these services, but sometimes you just need a little pampering. Located nearby on the spa on Deck 14 is also where you'll find the relaxation room. This is where guests can go before or after their treatments, or just to unwind.
Next up on Deck 14 is the solarium. This is an indoor space that has its own pool and 2 hot tubs. It's a quiet space and is limited to guests 18 and over most of the time. There are plenty of loungers overlooking the pool, or perhaps you prefer something looking out at the sea.
Also in the solarium, you'll find the Spa Cafe. This place offers healthier food options for breakfast and lunch, as well as things like tea, coffee, juice, and even smoothies. The smoothies are extra, unless you have a drink package, and then it's included.
Moving outdoors on Deck 14 starboard side, you'll find the Mass Grill. This is where you can find burgers, hot dogs, fries, and drinks. And even soft serve ice cream. Making your own soft serve is not as easy as it looks. Even after 8 days, I couldn't do this.
Deck 14 is also where you will often find the magic carpet. This space is like an open-air elevator that extends over the side of the deck. The magic carpet can operate at a number of different decks, and it has a bar. Imagine an elevator with a bar. The magic carpet can act as the loading platform for tender boats, and it serves as a specialty restaurant on some evenings. Talk about a multifunctional space. We loved watching the sunset from here, and when the lights came on at night, it was beautiful.
No cruise ship will be complete without a pool deck, and the Celebrity Beyond offers one of the most sophisticated and practical pool decks at sea. This is the place to soak up some sun, swim a few laps, and take in the action. This place is a beehive of activity all day and all night, and it gets loud and busy at times. If you're trying to take a nap, you should bring your noise-canceling headphones, or better yet, go to the solarium pool or one of the other sunbathing areas on board. There's plenty of music, fun, and laughter here all day and all night, so cruising curmudgeons beware.
We were pleasantly surprised by how many activities Celebrity offered on the Beyond. There was something to do from daylight to well after dark. At the pool, they had dancing, water aerobics, beanbag toss, volleyball, pool Olympics, DJs, and dance parties. One of the highlights was White Night. There's something special about an open-air party under the stars.
At the aft of the ship is the Ocean View Cafe, the buffet on board Celebrity Beyond. At the entrance are the hand-washing stations. It's a very large space that's set up with a number of serving stations that allow for better traffic flow when it gets busy in here. You'll find different things on offer during breakfast, lunch, and dinner with foods from many different nations. Check out our video on all the food the Celebrity Beyond has to offer.
A lot of the food in the buffet is prepared fresh, including eggs in the morning and meats on the grill at lunch or dinner. Near the entrance, you'll also find Il Secondo Bacio, where they serve specialty coffees and other drinks. It can get busy in here at peak times, but one tip we have for you is to go towards the back of the ship, where we were always able to find seating with great views. This is also where the pizza station is located and the Ocean View Bar. Getting a drink here was always quick and easy. There's even some outdoor seating at the aft of the ship, and we often ate our breakfast out here before it got really hot.
If you go up the stairs to deck 15, you're going to find the Sunset Bar at the aft of the ship. There are lots of comfy seats in this area and around the bar. It's a great place to watch the sunrise or the sunset. But one thing we did notice is that it gets very hot up here in the day, and there's not a lot of shade unless you are a smoker.
Continuing forward on deck 15, you'll find 2 plunge pools that overlook the side of the ship. These were a popular attraction most days, but we did manage to snag some of the neat little seats located right in the middle of the 2 pools on a couple of occasions.
The rooftop garden is next, and it was another of the gems on board Celebrity Beyond. This is a great place to relax, watch a movie, take in an exercise class, or even play some pickleball. Right next door is the Rooftop Garden Grill, another specialty restaurant on board Celebrity Beyond. It's almost like going to an upscale backyard barbecue with some fine dining. The food was great, as was the service. One note is that it can get hot up here, so dress accordingly. The sun can be bright just as it's setting. During our dinner, I had to go change into a short sleeve shirt and grab my sunglasses. Oh yeah, you really should try the brisket. It was delicious.
Deck 15 is a bit of a weird deck with the running track that goes up to deck 16 and then back down again. Sometimes you forget which deck you're on, and there are a couple of hidden spaces that you might miss depending on which direction you're walking from. For example, just forward of the pool area on deck 15 are these 2 neat little seating areas that never seem busy. At the front of the ship, you'll find the fitness center. They have all the latest equipment like treadmills, ellipticals, bikes, exercise machines, free weights, and mats. There are a number of studios for exercise classes and yoga. One tip is that the gym can get pretty busy during the morning rush hour, so if you go a little earlier, you'll find the place almost empty.
Also on deck 15 is the Retreat Lounge, which is dedicated to suite guests. Here you'll find drinks and snacks throughout the day and a place to relax away from the crowds. Up one deck on deck 16 is Lumine, the restaurant reserved for suite guests. Deck 16 is also where you'll find the upper level of the running track and one of the champagne hot tubs that overlook the pool. The running track on 16 will take you back towards the aft of the ship again before it descends around and down to deck 15 again. It's here that you'll find the mast bar tucked away right below the stacks and the Celebrity Beyond sign. We didn't spend a lot of time here, but it was one of the stops on our bar crawl, and we had a lot of fun while we were here. You can check out the link to that video in the description below.
Finally, on deck 16 is the Retreat Sun Deck, and at one level on deck 17 is the Retreat Pool, outdoor areas reserved for suite class guests. So that wraps up our tour of the Celebrity Beyond. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and you can always check out our other videos on this ship. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.